Hello, people. Welcome back to SaGa Frontier 2 Adventures. So, I did something a little interesting. So, if you remember, on the last episode, I had defeated or I had traversed the Tower in the Forest dungeon. I just beat that chapter and I beat the boss, right? But after I finished, I saved and wrapped up and I was like, you know what? I actually want to get some grinding in. So, I loaded an earlier save right before I fought that boss and did some grinding, but maybe like an hour or so, like about 2 hours. Did about 2 hours of grinding. Um, it's hard to tell how much I got out of it, to be honest, because the way leveling up works in this game. So basically, that's why this save right here is about 2 hours ahead of my last save, because I loaded a previous save and just went back through the forest and did some grinding. I found like one or two items that I didn't find before. So I'm going to load this save here and I'm going to be right before the final boss of this dungeon that I already beat on the last episode. But remember, I went back and did some grinding and then just saved again. Because the thing is, sometimes, really, if I'm playing an RPG and I'm not recording it like I am now, I tend to take time out to grind. But I know grinding is not something that most people will want to see. I mean, even just play, even doing an RPG playthrough in of itself isn't exactly all that exciting, So that's why I haven't been really playing it the way I normally would, which is taking time out to get some grinding in. But not just grinding, but making sure that my team is equipped properly and situated the way I want them to. So yeah. I'm going to be fighting the boss that I defeated on the previous episode again. So if you're wondering why that's happening, that's why. So this is the boss that I beat on the last episode. But this time we're a bit stronger. Or at least we should be. But let's see how much stronger we really are. What can he do? Sonic Poison. Tree Folk, that's her name. Who has Mindscape? Yeah, let's use that first. So I found out something interesting. It's a bit of a spoiler, but it's probably gonna be revealed very soon anyway. But hold up. I was looking at the SaGa Frontier wiki, or the SaGa wiki, and I noticed a picture with the name Rich Knights on it. And so I was like, wait a minute, Rich Knights. Now, Will Knights. So I didn't mean to spoil that for myself, but I just happened to see that picture. But Rich apparently is Will Knight's son. So go figure. I wonder how much Comet Fall would do on this enemy here. Oh, I better pay attention to their health too. Or somebody get killed. Oh shit! That did some good. Damn, Raymond. That wasn't that great. I'm glad nobody died off of that. That was lucky. We got lucky there. But everybody got to use a life point now. really, when I was grinding, I was trying to get more spells. That's the main thing I wanted, and but I didn't really get any. Because I'm realizing that I have a lot of fire spells and rock spells and shit, but I don't have a lot of tone spells or water spells, and bee spells especially. And I really want some more water spells because those, you know, that's healing. But I can already see a bit of an improvement from last time we fought this guy. So that training seems to have paid off. He might die this round, actually. Ooh, Sidewinder is hitting for 1,000 now. Rich is actually looking like the weakest link right now. Before, I think it was Raymond. Needle shot. We might as well not get stingy with the life points here, because this is the end of the chapter. And we got plenty of life points to spare. Alright, same thing. But I'm trying to find a move for Rich that's gonna hit hard. Everybody else is hitting really hard except Rich. Oh no! Raymond got charmed. Please kill this thing right now. Yes. I don't know how dangerous charm is, but I'd imagine it's probably pretty dangerous. Eleanor learned incineration. Eleanor's tree level is going up. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to get Eleanor to learn some new magic when I was grinding, but she didn't really learn anything. So I was like, damn. And she finally learned something right at the end there. So ready, focus, bead, focus, bone crush, basket, head splitter, focus, bead. Painful beat. What should I give up though? Magma explosion, needle shot, Delta Petra. Really, I'm not a big fan of this move because it does. When I was using it often, it didn't seem to petrify enemies very much. So I'll put that to the side for now. But I can also put up one of these. I think I'll put up Bone Crush. Yeah. Well, we gotta have incineration. Attack power 75. Flame, tree stone, combo spell, death blow effect. Whoa. Whoa, okay. So apparently this is one of the most powerful spells in the game, actually, incineration, but I think you gotta have your see, the thing is, you learn spells according to your overall spell stats, at least from what I'm understanding. So when I was grinding with Eleanor in particular, I had her using Needle Shot, which is a tree stone spell, and so that was leveling up her tree and stone spell levels. And I think that's why I was able to finally get incineration, which from what I hear is one of the best spells in the game, or at least one of the best fire spells. So goddamn. And you know, once she gets it, everybody gets it. So that's always nice. Who wants to be the first victim? Who wants to be the first victim? But I definitely saw a difference there, particularly with but you know, with Raymond, I think that had more to do with the fact that I just gave him a new weapon. I gave him a very strong bow. You know, it's kind of interesting. Also, incineration only attacks one enemy at a time. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a bummer, but if it's as strong as they say it is, then it kind of makes sense too. Well, let's see what it looks like. Incineration. Oh, damn. So I just learned that when you see a move and when you use it, but it doesn't show you how much damage it did, but the enemy still dies, that means that it's a move that has the death blow effect, or it has the chance of instantly killing the enemy. From what I understand, it's not always guaranteed, but it's just a possibility. So any move that has the death blow attribute on it has the possibility of instantly killing the enemy. It's not guaranteed. It's kind of like death. It's kind of like the death spell in most RPGs, where it'll work sometimes, it won't work sometimes, except it's directly attached to a specific attack. But what was that thing that I found? Or that thing that the Dryad Grail. Tree Quail, Null Psyche. Null Psyche. So I guess that means that you can't have your psyche lowered, but maybe it works both ways, and you can't have it lowered or raised. I don't know. A tree quail. I think the quails are considered to be the most powerful element accessories, because I have a few of them. Because usually when you see quail, you're talking about some powerful stuff. Like this, the Anthurium Flame Quail. But you would think it did more than that. So, but whatever. You would think you would be able to get more out of it than what meets the eye. So yeah, I had just completed this chapter before I ended the last episode, but I decided to just go back to an earlier save and grind and test out my new powers against the boss again. It was it was a very good experiment, because being able to fight the boss the first time and then having that to compare fighting him the second time with showed the difference in our power. And it wasn't just a matter of getting our skills higher, but also building up chemistry with this particular group and getting them equipped as far as their items and their spell arts the way I really want them to. But that was great. But yeah, apparently Rich is Will's son. So there you go. It's interesting. They have some great art of these characters too. I'll try to put it somewhere to show you guys, but they have great art of what, because you know these sprites don't really show very well how they look, but they have art for pretty much all the main characters to accompany the sprites to show the players what they look like, to give the players a better view of what they look like. And the art is very, very good. But I looked at the art of Will and Rich looks just like him. He looks like a more muscular version of Will, actually. The spellcaster Eleanor goes to the mine once ravaged by monsters. Oh, this is a good track right here. So what are we looking for? You know those remains of the Swindorf mine. It's abandoned now because of a recent cave-in. Long ago, monsters used to breed in the mines. The monster lair. Oh, I went too fast. I see, so we can get into the mine from here. But Eleanor, what business do you have in an abandoned mine? We're doing a job for Kelvin, the Count of Jade. He probably wants to gain an advantage over Contel in their struggles. It has nothing to do with me, though. Oh, I see. No wonder the pay is so good this time. What kind of monster made his lair here? They're long-armed, wing, ugly suckers, but they're nothing to worry about. So apparently, Eleanor is doing a job for Kelvin. You know, you pay attention to the dates here, and I think this is happening before Kelvin died. This is about, what is this about, what, 15 years after Gustav died? Okay, we got a new enemy type here. gonna just go all out first. I don't think it's wise to underestimate new enemy types because the enemies in the previous area were pretty weak. Can't Rich do Woodstock? Yeah, he can. Blood sucked. Well, looks like I should have underestimated him. That wasn't very strong. I know those 2 bugs are dead, but what about that thing? Oh, he dead too. Okay, that might have been overkill. I have a policy of not underestimating new enemy types. Unless they just look like a whole bitch, you know. If they look bitch made, I'll go ahead and underestimate them, I guess. Patrick, you can handle this. You know, that's the good thing about the solo battles. They go a lot faster than the group battles. So you got to know when to use them strategically. But I think the unfortunate thing about it is that you're probably going to get less group level ups from that. So, hold up. Excavated. Oh, discard. So I notice I have a habit of just holding on to too many items. So I'm trying to make sure that I discard anything. Like, once I see that I got it and notice that I don't need it, just go ahead and get rid of it. Because I have a really bad habit of keeping items I don't need. Okay, we don't want to always take advantage of the solo battle thing, though. We don't want to always take advantage of the solo battle option because I think we'll end up leveling up less because of it. She still got Delta Petra? Oh, I kept that. Ooh. Okay, whatever. Double thrust. See, aim shot? Yeah. He can tone it down a bit. I think Rich's sword spells, sword skills are already pretty high. I'm trying to make him learn some B skills. Because he has a high B skill level, so might as well try to get something out of it. Especially now that we're fighting mostly weaker enemies. You know, typically it's going to come a point where you're fighting stronger enemies and you're not going to have the freedom to use weak moves just to try to level up something or to learn a new spell or anything like that. You know, I think I kind of understand it now, though. Why they added weapon points. I'm not a big fan of it, but I think it's to prevent the player from just being able to spam the strongest melee attacks over and over again. Because that's exactly what somebody would do. And that's typically what happens in RPGs. If there isn't some sort of limiting factor, the player is going to just spam the strongest moves over and over again. And then you can pretty much fall asleep at the wheel while, you know, traversing dungeons and shit. And I think with this game is different because it's a lot of little things that you have to keep an eye on. It's like Raven has his good bow, but it has 56 durability. So I got to keep an eye on, you know, the durability of this weapon, or it's gonna break and I'm gonna lose it forever. Luckily, I think that the rare special, oh shit, she got put to sleep. I think the rare special items tend to have infinite durability though. That's the good thing about that. Like with Raymond right now, I don't have to really worry about much as far as his weapon durability, because he uses the Ice Lance and it has infinite durability. There we go. I'm gonna just keep with Rich. I'm gonna focus on trying to get his B skill up, and it just went up. Found crossbow, because somebody needs to learn these other skills, you know, and I feel like we have good attack skills, but we're lacking in support skills, and it's probably gonna get to a point where you don't want to depend too much on LP to heal yourself, you know. So if we can take advantage of stat buffs through B skills, and let's see, what's this? Okay. You know, stat buffs through B skills and healing spells through water skills, they'll be very useful. I wonder if it's an intentional trade-off though. When you look at the option of doing the solo duel battles versus the group battles. Oh damn, that hurt. The solo battles go by much quicker, but only that character is going to get stat boosts. So you think about it, it's kind of the way it's kind of balanced if you think about it, because it's like if you want to do solo duels and make the fights go by quicker, that option is there for you. But if you take that option, then you're gonna have less stat growth overall across the party. Let me make sure everybody has the proper. Okay, I was checking everybody's role. One thing that I learned is that whenever you get a new character, they come with a new role. So when the game started off, we didn't have as many role options as we do now. Like I think when I got Patrick, he brought Wall. Gustav, he came with Cannonball, like I think young Gustav. And maybe Commander later, or maybe that was Nebelstorm. I'm not sure. I love how I'm becoming a total Saga Frontier 2 geek. I love this battle system though. I love it so much. It's really it's not without its flaws. But I gotta say, what I like about it the most is how engaging it is. It doesn't really allow you to autopilot very much. I mean, you can set I will say, depending on the situation, you can set things up to kind of go into autopilot mode. In particular, when I'm grinding, like what I'll do, because remember, even if you're grinding, Rich has learned Guard Beast. That's exactly what we're looking for. Shit, I'm understanding this game. But even when you're grinding, so this is a year later after the last quest. You can always tell by the age too. I forgot what I was talking about. But Guard Beast, that's exactly what I was trying to do. I was trying to get new support skills. But where is it? So it's a rock move. It's a stone beast move. Cause stone beast to protect the target. Hold up though. Stone raises armor strength. Cause stone beast to protect target. Stone Beast. Stone Beast. I don't think he can use stone magic though. He got the Chris knife. I could take that off though, because he's using the fossil sword. Beast tool. I could switch out the cat's eye for the rock heart. Do we have a better one? Do I have something better? Damn, I love this goddamn game. I love this game so much, man. I ain't even gonna lie. This shit, like, I'm really just falling in love with the game's mechanics, and the more I'm getting to understand it, you know. I think at this point I got a good grasp of it, but it's like every episode I found myself understanding it more. But I think what I was saying before was like, when I grind, if you want to set it up to kind of go on autopilot, the main thing you got to worry about is things like weapon durability and shit like that, because you don't want to be wearing down your best weapons grinding, you know. Like, that's why I gave Rich that Chris knife, because the Chris knife is a special weapon with infinite durability, so that way he could grind his sword skill. Well, I forgot to equip that new spell too, whatever. But that way I could grind his sword skill without him breaking down his better weapons. So you can kind of autopilot if you set it up right. But I think a lot of times you can't do it when you're actually going through a dungeon and trying to be focused and things like that, because you got to pay attention to so many aspects of your characters, like overall maintenance, the weapon points, spell points, LP, weapon durability. It's a lot. It's really a lot. And I just think in a lot of games, you can really just autopilot past a certain point, especially if you get some good grinding in. Oh god, yeah, that's it. I think I'm gonna make a thread about grinding on video game retro. This is a cool move. It's kind of outdated now though. You see the damage? Like, that would have been cool back like a couple hours ago, like 50 years ago. That would have been cool. But you know what happened? I got that Chris knife way early, right? And I kept telling myself, I got this powerful knife. Well, at least, well, really, it's a weak knife, but it has a powerful attack. And I was like, you know what? At some point, I'm gonna start using that. Cause it's a strong attack. But I never got around to using it because I was using Will so much, and Will didn't have anybody on the team typically that was good with swords. Because remember, Will was a spellcaster / staff user. Had Tyler, who was an axe user. Narcisse was a spellcaster, and then you had like LaBelle, Cordelia, people like that. Again, they're not sword users, so I never got around to using it. And now that I'm using it, the damage of Comet Fall is really mediocre. So let me try to give Rich that new move. I'm gonna switch mine. No, hold on. Let me think. Hold on. What else does he have? Okay. Dragon Tail just sound cool. Double stroke, double slash, strike slash. I think, yeah, I want to keep Mindscape for a while. So I'm going to give him Guard Beast and Battle. But I want to see what it does. The bad thing though is that trying to develop Rich and his B skills is taken away from his sword skills, because that's time that can be spent developing those particular skills. I'm gonna let Patrick rest a turn, actually. Tone arrow. Call stone beast to protect target. Okay. But this spider might die before we even get to see what this thing. Oh shit! I think he just sucked a life point away from Rich. That's fucking dangerous. That's really dangerous. So I don't know what that did. See, that's the problem with the goddamn B skill, man. I swear. I don't even know what the hell that did. Whatever. I ain't gonna worry about it. I have no idea what that did. I'm gonna keep it for the time being, though. Yo, this is a death. That needle shot is such a cool move, though. The way the leaves spread out into a perfect circle and then turn it into needles. I didn't recognize Rich as being Will's son, though, because he's 20. He's 20, so he's very young, but his sprite kind of looks a bit older. Because if you look at it, it looks like his hairline is receded a bit, and like he has like a goatee. But when you look at his art, you can see that the reason why his sprite looks like that is because he got hair that's kind of like, it's short, but it's like spiked out, and he has not like a goatee, but he's got a chin patch. So I guess that's why they put like that little facial hair there on his sprite. But it makes him look older than he is, and doesn't really make him resemble his dad that much. But in the actual art, he looks just like Will. Oh, nice. Blue chip. Oh, let me just throw that away. I'm trying to keep up the habit of throwing away items as I find them if I don't think they're gonna be useful, because I've noticed I just have a bad habit of keeping a bunch of bullshit items. Let me see what we got right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the habit of hoarding too much, because my concern is that we're gonna have a full inventory, find a new item, like a rare item, and not have room for it. And I don't know how the game handles that. That's what worries me. I have no idea how the game is going to handle stuff like that. Because, you know, sometimes you get rare drops after beating a boss or a certain enemy. And, you know, that might be your only opportunity to get that particular item. And so if you get it, but you don't have the inventory for it, what happens to it? And I know that there was a while when I was walking around with a full inventory. I didn't worry about it at first because I didn't know you had a limited inventory. Oh shit. I like using Patrick for the solo battles because it's easy to remember his thrust, his double thrust attack. I don't have to think too much about it. Tone arrow is a good move for Raymond too, because it's a way for him, like he can attack, do decent damage without using his weapon points. He'll use spell points, which he doesn't use very much anyway. Let's continue having Will train his B skill, because somebody got to. It's kind of funny because initially I noticed that Will. Oh god, you got it tougher than I thought. But we are using kind of weak attacks right now. But initially I noticed that Will was good with the water skill. And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have him be a water guy. And then in no time, he ended up turning into the fire guy. And I think that's because the problem with the water spells in this game, in particular, like the healing spell, is that it's way safer to use LP to heal than water magic. Because if you're thinking about healing, somebody's already hurt. But when you begin the turn, the enemy might go first and kill the person that's already hurt. So I think if water magic or healing magic had priority, then it would make sense. I don't need it. It's a fire charm. I don't need it. I don't need any of this shit. Damn. Y'all can have that. Damn. I don't need none of it. But I think that's just another way in which the game... I better be careful too though, because I can still sell stuff. So maybe I should just take like some. I'll leave that, but I'm not gonna be as wasteful. I think I'm just gonna wipe these guys out. I'm feeling a little impatient. It's always nice knowing that you can just snap your fingers and get rid of common enemies. Eleanor's tree level is going up. Even when you level up, oh, 1,000 crowns battle. But even when you level up, you gotta pay attention. Because you gotta pay attention to whenever the character learns a new magic skill. Because the thing about this game, characters don't learn magic skills mid-battle like they do weapon skills. That's a big difference. So at least when a character learns a new weapon skill, you see it. You see the light bulb flash over their head. You see the new move displayed in battle. So it's like, yeah, I got that. But when they learn new magic, it doesn't happen until the end of the battle, and they'll give you a notice. But you still got to go equip it, and that's the problem with it. You know, you still got to go. You still got to go select it. So, 'cause I know there were times where I literally forgot that I had just learned a new spell, and then you go through your skill arts, your spell skill arts, and it's like, oh shit, forgot I had this. Okay, let's do that. Do an aiming, arrow rain, and I'll let Rich join in on the fun again. I've had him doing the boring work. Oh, that didn't do anything. I should have used Sidewinder there. He thought it was over. Staff level went up. That's cool. I think one of the best things about grinding in this game, to me though, it's not just about the stat growth. It's about getting a better feel for the team. Like I said earlier, I think chemistry is important in this game. And knowing what each character's strengths and weaknesses are and what they bring to the table and having different strategies. It's almost like having a basketball team, you know, where you got to be able to run different plays and shit like that. That's kind of how this game is. I'm gonna let Eleanor rest a turn. I'm gonna let these guys handle it. Use the fossil sword. That's much stronger. There we go. Yeah, Rich is no slouch. He's pretty good. Raymond's bow level's going up. I thought that Raymond was probably a weak character, but I realized eventually that he just had bad weapons. I don't know what it is, but in this game I have a bad habit of underestimating the value of equipping good weapons. And they show you how strong they are right in the menu. Why isn't her spell points going up? It's what, has it been stuck at 83 for a while? Or maybe you gotta survive. I think you gotta get through a whole turn, and they're not getting through the whole turn. Oh well, let me see. Alright, whatever. These are some of my favorite parts of the game though. When you have the opportunity to have a team and to have time with that team and you're not just jumping all over the place, like that feels good. Like, it's good to have that familiarity and being able to use those characters that you've invested time into already. You know, like Patrick, for example, Ranger Bow. I guess I'll keep it. I thought the same thing. Scale visor. I wonder what that is. Ooh. Can't touch this, baby. Ooh, almost avoided him. I mean, well, I did avoid the other two. I don't think I could have avoided this one. I'm gonna let Eleanor handle this. Let's do tree. Oh damn, he healed himself. Quite a lot too. Wait, what was that? Hold up. Nah, don't use that. You gotta be careful. You don't want to use up your accessories using trying to do magic in the solo battles. Yeah, Eleanor can handle these guys. I like Eleanor thus far though. I like her design. She seems pretty cool. Oh shit, another one. This dungeon, I'm not particularly bothered by. You know, I've had my issues. I've had my issues with the dungeons in these games, obviously. I don't mind this one so far, though. I just think that because of the way enemies work in this game, it can be very annoying to have any sort of dungeon that requires you to backtrack, or a dungeon where it's easy to get lost. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. Ice staff. I wonder what that feels like. Found flint at. It kind of looks like somebody just blowing leaves in your face. It doesn't look particularly painful. Oh, I see. So I had already gone that way. Just double slime, huh? I'm gonna let her rest. I think I'll let Patrick rest too. Tornado bleed! I gotta not use that too much too though. Because it's, you know, that's a strong sword, but it might break eventually if I keep using it. Defend, defend. Sidewinder. Dragon Tail. Oh, nice. And you're gone. I like those boots Patrick got on there. The steel toe boots, like the literal steel toe boots. Why do people wear steel toe boots again? Isn't it like, just in case, like, something fall in your foot? Sidewinder, Strike Slash. These easy fights are a good opportunity to get some rest for some of your characters. I wonder if Water Hammer even hurt slime. Let me try that. Ah, I knew it. Okay. Defend. Defend. Oh, Sonic Poison. Fossil Sword. Alright, let's start using Woodstock again. Ooh. The slime is poisoned. Didn't do a lot of poison damage though. This is another strategy that I've only recently started using, which is basically load management, like in the NBA. Because one thing you don't want to happen is, you know, you run into a boss, but you're low on weapon points and spell points, especially for some of your better characters. Because then you got to start defending and letting them charge up points in the middle of battle, and that's just not good. That's not good at all. So that's why I've started doing this. It's pretty annoying, but you know, I think it's kind of necessary. Just based on how the game is. I don't think either one of them got poisoned. Now we got one poison. Yeah, so the pace is gonna slow down a bit here. I wonder if they have their weapon and spell points recharged. Oh shit. During solo battles though. Okay. Oh, cool. I think this is a new path. Yeah, it is. Damn. We try Rich. Oh damn, that's a weak weapon. Let's show him how it's really done. Oh wait, he can't use the beast sword? I mean the fossil sword here? Oh, you gotta change it manually, I remember. Okay. Damn. I feel like the solo battles eat up your points quick as fuck too though. But especially if you like me right now. Charge slash. Damn. Okay. I probably should give him a better side weapon. So look at the difference. The fossil sword has an attack of 24. The Chris knife has an attack of 4. The blast sword. Lightning sword. I mean, that's just awesome. Blast sword, lightning sword. Might want to switch to one of these. I think I'll give him one of the blast swords. Ooh. I think I'll save too. So this is an interesting dungeon because it's sort of showing the passage of time. Because this is the area where the mines used to be that Will used to go into and work in. We had a few dungeon expeditions in there. Yep, this is the same place. So this is the entry into the mine. As long as we're here, let's explore inside. Yeah, so that's kind of cool because it shows the passage of time and how places change over time. You know, what used to be a productive and fruitful mine is now abandoned and, you know, covered by trees and monsters outside and things like that. So, but I gotta call them out on one thing. How is that lantern there? Still, look at the lanterns lighting the way. Who's responsible for that bit? Maybe somebody's living down here. I don't know. I gotta say, it's nice just having a moment where there are no enemies around and you can explore. You don't get a lot of those. Typically, that's gonna be only in the towns. And the towns are pretty small. So I like the fact that I could just walk around and I don't have to worry about enemies. But I'm sure I'll run into enemies very soon. Or maybe just a boss. I love a good boss battle after some grinding. Oh, damn. I think it's a good way to sort of measure where you're at. Especially in a game like this. Because I think I haven't had too much trouble. I've died a couple times, but like there hasn't been that one, you know what I'm saying? Like that one boss that you get stuck on. I haven't had that moment yet. What is this? I'm trying to see what the hell I can do here. I mean, it looked like they were trying to get me to come over here, but I don't see anything. I can't do shit. Can I go somewhere else? And I can go here. I don't know. Maybe it'll be like you leave and then you see the thing. Let's go back this way. Perhaps I missed something. No. I just wish that this game didn't jump around as much as it did. You know, I appreciate the unique storytelling style. And really, this is a staple of the SaGa games. This is unique to SaGa Frontier 2. Like I said, SaGa Frontier 1, I think had like 7 different stories and characters and shit. So, and Unlimited SaGa had 7 different characters as well. I wish Unlimited SaGa was good. I wish Unlimited SaGa was good. That's, oh man. Unlimited SaGa to me is the perfect example of a game that you want to like but can't. You know, it's a game that I wanted to like but I just couldn't like it. I think they cut too many corners. You couldn't explore dungeons like this. The dungeons were basically done in board game style, where you had a piece, like a board game piece, and you traversed the dungeon like it was a board game. So you weren't actually exploring it like this. And the towns were the same way. It was just it was completely menu based, where you just selected where you wanted to go, and then you would go there. I'll say this too about Unlimited Saga. The thing about SaGa Frontier 2, this is the first time I've ever really sat down and taken the time to try to understand the game, and I'm getting it, and I like what I see. I actually like the battle system. As complex as it is, I like it. The thing about Unlimited Saga, I try to do the same thing. Like Unlimited Saga, the first couple times I played it, I was just kind of winging it and not getting it. And that's just not, it's not fair to a game like, it's not fair to a game like that. Games like this, they just simply require a higher degree of effort as far as like understanding it, you know? It takes more time and effort. But with Unlimited Saga, I remember specifically there was a time when I was like, you know what? I'm going to understand this game. So I was looking up guides and all that shit, right? And I think I was playing like Lore Story, but long story short, I just sort of lost interest. And I mean, that's pretty much it. I just lost interest. And when I think back to it, I think that SaGa Frontier 2 has a complex battle system. Unlimited Saga has a convoluted battle system where it's really just not fun. Now all that's left is to go back and report this. Okay. We gotta go back? Don't tell me we gotta walk all the way back, bruh. That's mildly annoying. But yeah, the thing about Unlimited Saga that I remember is that the battle system really was convoluted. It wasn't like this where you could appreciate it, you know. This is just complex. But it's complex in a respectable way. You can appreciate and enjoy its complexity. Unlimited Saga isn't like that. Just to give you an example of what I mean. So in this game, right, when you learn new techniques, I'm gonna start wiping too. Let me get one wipe in, please. Let me get one. Can I get one wipe? But in this game, when you learn a new technique, right, you can use it whenever you want to. You learn it, you unlock it, you can equip it. Simple, just like any other RPG. In Unlimited Saga is different. Even after you learn a new technique, the way the battle system works is that it has an attack reel system. So every time you want to attack, there's like this slot machine thing that's spinning fast, and you have to try to stop it on the move that you want. And so the strength of the moves are separated by colors, like blue is weak, orange is strong, etc. And so this thing is like, it's spinning just like a slot machine, and you gotta try to stop it on the move that you want. So there's this big random element to the game. Now I've seen people figure out how to use that goddamn slot machine and stop it on a dime. But again, that's something that comes with practice. And to me, I see it as an unnecessary, like, random elements of the game. The fact that you can't just choose the move that you want to use. You got to try to land it on a goddamn slot machine. Or a goddamn slot reel. But that's what I mean when I say that game is the battle system is convoluted. Whereas this is just complex. Because when you think about it, what's the point of the goddamn slot reel? What's the point of forcing the player to have to stop a slot reel at the right point just to use the move they've already unlocked? It don't make sense. If that's not convoluted, I don't know what is. Because if you're saying, oh, well, just figure out how to use it. Just figure out or rather, just figure out the timing, right? That's what somebody might say. Just figure out how to time it. Oh, shit. Boss battle. Yeah, somebody would say, oh, just figure out how to time it. But then it's like, if it's that simple, then just let the player select it. Oh, my God. What the hell is that? It's like a leopard. A leopard demon. But let's do it. Oh wait, no, let me test out incineration. Yeah. All right. Aiming. Sidewinder. And we'll use Mindscape. Okay. Not very strong. Oh, not very strong. Okay, we got some speed up here. I'll use one of Eleanor's life points because we got plenty. Let's incinerate again. Lawnmower. What did that say? It's a gargoyle. There ain't no goddamn gargoyle. I'm gonna try guard beast on Eleanor. Hard form, defense up. Oh shit! Still did over 3,600 damage though. Okay. Let's do another incinerate. Maybe we can get that combo off again. And this time I'll let Rich join in on the fun. Ooh. Yeah, we got a good combo going there. Claw hammer. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and heal Raymond. You gotta be careful, because sometimes these weaker attacks are setups where they're just trying to get your health down enough so that when they use the group attack, it'll kill them instead of you like barely surviving. If we can keep getting that same combo off though, let's keep doing it. We got a nice combo here. Oh, we didn't get it that time. Okay. Okay, block. Block. Oh, shit. Scissor break. Tornado blade. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and heal Eleanor again. She got a good amount of life points. The life point system is a strange one, but I kind of like it too, because the fact that you can use life points to do your special moves if you run out of this spell points or weapon points, it's kind of epic. That's some anime shit. Like I'm using my life force to finish you. Let's try Brain Shaker. Stone Lance. Eleanor is petrified. Eleanor is petrified. And I don't think anybody has, oh my God. Nobody has a move that can cure that either. I don't think anybody has a move that can cure that. Restores HP and removes stat mods. That's not gonna work. Damn. Damn. All I can say is damn. Cause I know the move, like we have a move that can cure that, I think. But nobody has it on them. Cause I've never needed it up to this point. But okay. Shit happens. Let's try to overcome this. Eleanor is a rock. See, we beat him anyway. Just you can't panic in situations like that. But I've learned my lesson. I've learned my lesson. Somebody's gonna have that goddamn move, that's for sure. Found the black stone armor. See, and that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta have inventory space, baby. Somebody gonna have that goddamn that spell. I'll tell you that much. Now imagine if he would have used that earlier. Imagine if he would have used that attack way earlier. To the monster nest. Okay, what's next? Fake Gustav. I'm not really. I ain't really tried to see no fake Gustav. Lobos. Let's go to Vogelad. Is that Vogelog or Vogelong or Vogelang? I always call it Vogelang. Vogelang. Let's go to Vogelang. Are we still at Eleanor? Oh yeah. Did you know that the desert gets quite cold at night? I'll take any tools you don't need. See, this is why you gotta. That's why it's kind of good to have items, extra items. But I just don't want to keep close to a full inventory and then I miss out on something like the Blackstone armor. No petrify. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Some of these items we just gotta keep forever. Alright, Fang Dagger. So we can exchange items for chips. Wind Shell. So we got 2 core rings, right? So I could sell one then. Let's try to get up to 600 chips. I sell a wind shell. Some of the best accessories are the ones that have 2 elements in one. So with the green glass accessory, you get the tree and flame element in one. That way, it makes it easier to have all the elements you need on the character that you want. Because sometimes needing to have certain elements gets in the way of equipping better accessories. and equipping better accessories gets in the way of having all the elements you need too. Blue water. That cat's eye is valuable. Cross branch. Let's see, we got a ranger bow, pit spider, hunter bow. Flame tool. This is pretty beat up. Nobody could ever use that plate armor that I bought. Like I bought it for no reason now. Light spear. Yeah, we can get rid of that one. We got some stabs here. I love this song. God, what a vibe. Why do you get so many points for these stabs though? I mean, so many chips. The durability is pretty high, but I can get rid of one of them. What I get? 40? Okay. I got 2 blast swords, but I'll keep that. So they don't accept. It like they don't accept these special weapons. Isn't the steel dagger? Isn't that Gustav's? Nah, we wouldn't have that. Who has Gustav's sword? That was the only thing that was left of him after the attack on his fort, and he died. Just a sword. I don't know who got this shit. Rock axe. Axe. Okay, this will do for now, I think. Yeah. I love taking my ass to Vogelang. But I'll say this. The weird thing about this game is that you come to the same towns across decades and it's the same people. It's the same NPCs, the same people saying the same shit. Now, I get it. Having to change around the NPCs for every goddamn year or decade, that's a bit too much. I got you. But I would say that, because look, this town looked exactly the same in the 1220s as it does in the 1270s. That's not acceptable. I think by the time you get to this part where it's essentially a new generation, Gustav is dead, Will hasn't been seen since the battle on the pirate ship. It's time to switch up these locations in terms of the NPCs and shit. Wait, 500 chips for 3,000. 100 chips. Wait, which one is better? This is technically better though, right? Let me think. Wait, 100 chips for you could do 5, right? So you do 5. So what? That's like 250, and then so that's 2,750. All right, so it is, yeah. I see it. Okay. And then boom. Okay. We got money. 2 repair. Can you not repair stuff that's equipped? Let me see something. Let me go to. I think Rich needs this fossil sword fixed. Yep. But it only gains 16 for 1,000. That's pretty steep. I think by the time he burns through that, we'll probably have a better weapon by. I mean, he'll probably have a better weapon by then. So that's not really worth it. I'm willing to bet he would have a better weapon by that point. So spending the money to fix it probably ain't even worth it. Now the wisteria bow, I don't know when I'm gonna find a bow as good as this one. Let me see if I can fix it. Ooh, that's expensive. But I think this is worth it. That's one of the best bows we've had ever. I do think that's worth it. Cause it seems like we tend to find more swords, like good swords and stuff, than bows. For the longest time, I felt like my rangers were lacking. Look at that. That's just great. Okay. Fossil dagger. Stuff like the cat's eye, you shouldn't use that. I think the only reason the durability is down because I was using it, or maybe I got it like that. Oh hell no. Yeah, don't ever use these in solo battles to get magic out of, because they have low durability but the cost to fix them is high, and they're very valuable because, like I said, you get 2 elements in one, which is just a very very good in this game to have. Oh shit, I almost bought that. I can get another fossil sword, but I'm just confident that we're gonna get another obsidian glove, stone tool. Diamond spear. What does Patrick have? How he has the? Oh, that's the wrong one. He has the ice lance. Ooh, hold up now. I think that diamond spear is stronger. But then he won't have water. He won't have water available. But then I can give him one of the. Let's see, which one is it? I think I have a water combo one. Was I mistaken? Yeah, I guess I don't have that. Yeah, don't have it. But I should have at least one water tool. I could give up the beast. I could give up the beast amulet. He does have good. Apparently, he has beast growth potential, but I don't know. I think I'll just pass on it. I'd rather him have. I want him to keep his water. I want him to keep his water, but Tree and tone, tree and flame, tree and stone, tree and stone. That's it. Just gotta make sure I never use that goddamn thing. Tree and stone tool. That's exactly what he needs. Cause then he can equip that, and then he can have the diamond lance and keep his water element on his was it the ice sphere? What the fuck? Diamond sphere. It's a stone tool too, by the way. So, okay. Where is he? Patrick. Yeah, so he getting stone for stone. He getting stone for stone. And see, this is stronger than the Ice Lance by 7 points, but it has limited durability, unlike the Ice Lance. So he can use the Ice Lance to sort of conserve the power of the Diamond Sphere, but he does have a stronger tool now. But then I wonder, I need somebody to have that one. I need somebody to be able to use. He can use Mindscape. I need somebody to be able to use Recovery Breath. That's the move that we need. Cause that's I think that would have cured Eleanor of Petrify. So I'm gonna need Flame and Tree. I'm gonna need Flame and Tree. We get Tree here. Might Flame and Tree. Do we got any Flame and Tree items? I think we do actually. Yep, the green glass. Perfect. This is why you gotta understand how this game works, bro. This is why it's so important. This is why it's so important that you understand how this game fucking works, bro. God, do you see what I had to go through just to get that going? Just oh man. But he's it's worth it. He's looking good now. So, obsidian gloves, armor 8, and it's a stone tool. Maybe Rich could use that. He got the work gloves. They have okay. So he got Tree Beast. He got Tree Beast, and he already got stone, but I can give him stone through the gloves. These have limited durability though. Oh, because you can use the magic in it. Okay, I got you. And what else he got? He got stone. He got stone, beast, and tree. I could give him fire. I could give him fire and let me see, 2, 3, strike slash. Stun effect. It's weaker. Hard decision here. I could give up running slash or strike slash. I'll give up running slash for now. And flame tree stone. His fire isn't that bad, and he has growth potential with fire too. Although Firestorm might be better for him, so that way he can attack multiple enemies at once. Because the only attack that he has that can do that is Tornado Blade. I don't want to give too many people recovery breath though, because I think then I'm being reactionary. I'm just reacting to what happened, and I'm probably overreacting. Attack. Oh. Should probably give him Firestorm then. He does have fire though, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, what about the girl here, our baby girl? Can she put on the black stone armor? She can, but it'll lower her magic. It'll lower her magic growth rate. Or rather, her magic regeneration, her spell point regeneration rate from 3 to 2. And her spell points will drop from 116 to 111. But she get a lot of defense. She'll get a lot of defense and she'll never be petrified again. So that's, whoa, okay. It's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. That's hard. I could give her the scale visor. She'll lose some spell points, but she will get some extra defense. I'll do that for now. Maybe somebody else is better suited for the Blackstone armor. Yeah, I mean, oh nah, because he already got good armor. That still lowers his spell point rate though. Alligator armor. What about Rich? Rich need more weapon points. That's for damn sure. $13. He'll gain spell points. I see no downside. And he'll gain spell points. The armor defense is higher by what? Let me see. That's 13. And this is 28. So that's what? That's 13. So, and he'll be immune to petrify. And he'll get more spell points. So win all around. Flame tree tool. Stone tool. Scale visor. Now, she already got... Oh, no. This doesn't give her stone. So, do we have a better shield somewhere? Nah, okay. This is her access to water, though. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. Man. I would have never thought just trying to get your characters right in this game would be so demanding. Okay. Wait, 22. Okay. So that disappeared again. Google. Jade and Wide. So this was Kelvin's and Gustav's territory because Kelvin is the Count of Jade and Gustav took over. Well, actually, this was like young Gustav's territory. He left Wide to go to what? The Laurel's land? Yeah. Rich undertakes a job and heads out to the island. Okay. So that's where Rich... So I guess the next story is going to be starring Rich. From what I read about Rich, when I discovered that he was Will's son, it said that he was known as being the son of Will. And you know how that is when your dad is basically a fucking legend. You kind of, you kind of get stuck living in their shadow. Because people expect you to live up to what they were able to do. This restaurant got 2 goddamn tables, bro. This restaurant got 2. I just noticed it got 2 tables. What the fuck, bruh? You gotta have at least 4 tables, 4, 5, 6 tables. Have a restaurant. Because you don't want people sharing a table. Strangers. Alright, let me see what this bitch got. Do axe. I think Tyler has that equipped on him right now. If he's still alive. Rest in peace, Tyler. Alright, before I end the episode, I just want to make sure that I get all my shopping in. I get everything done that I need to get done. That way we don't have to worry about it next episode. Just go ahead and get it out the way. But it is cool that they allow you to go ahead and get your shopping in between chapters. But I'm telling you, to me, this game is best when you have that one character and their team that you have a time to really spend with them and develop those characters and get to know them. Like that's when the game is at its best, I think. And I feel like with Eleanor and Rich, they're probably going to be the next important characters after Will and Gustav. But looking back, I kind of just feel like Gustav's story was a bit of a disappointment because I think LaBelle has the other leather suit. But I feel like Gustav's story was a bit of a disappointment because I want his hot stone too. I want his goddamn hot stone. Because you didn't really get a lot of time with him actually battling. Most of his chapters were story focused. And I just think it's so unfortunate that one of the best characters in the game, you have really not a lot of time with that character to enjoy that character and develop that character. You know what I'm saying? Like most of it is just watching him at key moments in his life, in his story. I'm gonna save here. Like this is a normal RPG and we're in the end, so I'm gonna save right here. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I'm not gonna beat this game, but I'm having fun. I'll keep playing as long as I'm having fun. So I will see you guys later. Ciao.